You're on Varan's turf now, loner. If you don't know who that is, you're about to find out. Here's a free tip. Varan doesn't like to be disturbed.
I heard Iron almost got killed.
Iron? Killed? Fuck no. You can't take that guy down. He'd gnaw the slugs out with his teeth, cauterize the wound with a knife, and move on.
Hey, Pops is in. Shell out the dough. You underestimated the old man. He's lucky Varan didn't interrogate him first. I'm watching you, chump. I'll only talk to you if Varan says so.
It's brave of you to come to my camp, uninvited. But fortune favors the bold. Let me ask you a question.
Me first. Did your men attack me and take my scanner?
Now, this is getting interesting. Are you here to kill me? I would, if I were you. When push comes to shove, strike first and strike hard. Watch your tongue, though. We're on the same side. Iron and his crew got attacked while they were refueling a spent artifact. Sound familiar? The boys fought them off, but I'm not about to let it slide.
I have proof it was you who ordered Nestor's kidnapping.
Sure, I did it. Nestor was the mastermind behind the whole scheme. He was the only one who knew where Iron was attacked. It looked like the old man had decided to screw me. I guess he figured out who was gonna take his place. Me and him, we had a little talk. Unfortunately, Nestor didn't know anything about the attackers. Still, everything worked out just fine in the end. A most convenient opportunity, if I do say so myself.
Do you know who attacked your men?
If I knew, I'd have buried the fuckers. But they left me a gift in the form of one of their men. I can set up a meeting for you. He's not a talkative guy, but I bet you'll think of something. But it'll cost you. That, or...
That's a lot of money. Any other options?
Nestor is in the past. Only two men stand in my way of becoming the kingpin of garbage. Roosevelt, the leader of the commissary, and the Shah, the boss of the brood. Roosevelt is supported by duty, while the Shah is backed by freedom. Since the treaty, the factions no longer fight in the open, but they're both eager to put their puppet in charge of the slag heap. I could have wiped them out on my own, but a smart man never misses a good opportunity. Kill either of the bosses, and bring me his PDA.
Your problem is already taken care of.
And you expect me to just take your word for it? I'm not asking for their heads on a platter. A PDA would suffice. Bring me a PDA and we'll talk.
kill you?
going on? Are you taking over the slag heap?
The ward asks the questions around here. The rest of you just smile and nod, or keep your mouths shut. About face, Stalker!
It's gonna be hard time for the slag heap.
And how am I? You... Bring back some...
What do you want?
What's going on in here?
The Colonel's cleaning up the place. It's about time you guys got brought to heel.
I'm looking for Diode. Is he here?
I figured you'd be taller. Head to the first floor. Diode's up there. I'll let him know you're here.
We had some real artifacts back in the day.
It's gonna be a hard time for the Slack.
Wasn't there something we wanted to do?
Are you deaf or something? Keep out!
Nah. First, we gotta pour some shots.
Since when is the ward in charge of Slag Heap? This is a neutral territory.
Not anymore. From now on, you and the rest of the local scum need to keep your traps shut, not bark at your masters.
What's in there? Why all the secrecy?
I don't report to stalkers. The place is off limits, period.
I'm looking for Diode. The guard at the workshop told me he's here.
Name?
Skiff.
All right, go ahead.
What's up? The sounds in the zone, that's the hardest part to get used to. Can't say which ones creep me out more, quiet sobbing or the screaming.
Oh, wow. Well,
I only got the good shit. At ease.
Your equipment, Professor, not at Circa. Out there, it...
Where's Diode?
Hey.
You know, the technician?
You like asking questions, don't you? Diode said you asked him about some scanners.
The thing about the
Hold
scanner...
on, Galen. Take a seat, let's talk. Dima.
Colonel, if I may. It's Skiff, right? I need you... I need all of us to understand the urgency of the situation, given the extreme importance of our mission. That goes for you too, Skiff. I hear you've managed to activate one of our devices. The Institute's most valuable invention. You got it to work at the old bridge, didn't you? And the artifact? There was a faded artifact in the scanner. What happened to it?
I see the scanner. Tracing for anomalous activity in radio signals. Stalker PDA detected. Someone here! Oh, God.
Search him.
I was there. I was attacked, just like your men. The scanner was stolen. And I'm looking for the scumbags who took it.
Dima, are you okay?
Yeah.
Fuck it. We're all in the same boat. Help me find those bastards, Skiff. Maybe you know something I don't.
Something similar happened to Varan, a bandit from Garbage. He had a scanner and...
What?
Another goddamn scanner? Why are there bandits running around garbage with your precious invention?
Another scanner?
Don't play dumb with me! At this point, there are more scanners in the zone than there are fucking stalkers!
I don't know about that!
I don't know if
Whoa, whoa, guys. Faran's men were attacked. But one of the attackers had this.
Holy shit! A monolith PDA. Now I can finally burn their fucking nest down. Wild Island. Fortifications.
Kernel.
2... No, 3. They're pretty heavily armed.
Kernel!
Where are they getting their equipment? Give me the radio. Zotov, come in.
The scanner and the artifact out there in the hands of lunatics, among the mud and the toxic waste. Colonel.
What?
Please. What if the scanner gets damaged in the fighting? These are not stalkers, but former monolithians. No, this is out of the question. I can't bear to think about it. Maybe we should send some neutral person to the island. Someone who's already helped you. I mean us. Come on. Think about the risk. We could lose the very thing we've been striving to obtain.
Colonel, this is Otov. I don't copy. Please repeat. Over. Colonel.
Just checking in. Over and out.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to introduce myself. My name is Dmitro Dalin, and I'm the head of Circa. A temple of science, a haven for geniuses, a place where the Holy Grail is not sought, but invented. The scanner is the Institute's greatest achievement. But right now, all that really matters is the revived artifact at the heart of it. If you get it back, our dream can become a reality. Mankind will be transformed. We'll open the way for future technology. And it will all be thanks to you. Thanks to your courage and dedication to progress. You'll be leading the way. The brink of a new scientific era.
That's wonderful, man. But I'm here because the anomaly burned down my home on the mainland, and someone's gotta pay for it.
This cannot be.
But it did.
Another of your miscalculations, eh, Einstein? Skiff, head over to Wild Island and find their leader, Strider. He'll know where the gang hangs out. And if you can persuade him, he just may tell you what kind of shady business they've gone and got themselves into. I'll get you a new one. Take this. It'll come in handy if someone gives you the silent treatment. Good luck, soldier. Keep in touch.
Wait, what? Strelok 2?
Yeah. I heard he once got so drunk he couldn't even recognize his own face in the mirror.
Oh, wow. Well, here's to the legend.
Hey, Skiff!
It's gonna be
I'd like a
hard
word
time
with you,
for the slag
in
here.
private.
The Kingpins won't be happy if there's nobody here to shoot the shit with.
Later, okay? I don't even want to know what Korshunov wanted from you. Blah, 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 keep in order, blah, blah, blah. The zone is the key to the good of mankind. He doesn't give a damn about mankind or the zone, even though the world is already becoming a part of it. Don't tell him that, though. The news will crash that poor bastard. You should drop by the sawmill, Skiff. You've already seen one side of the zone. It's about time you saw the other. You won't regret it, I promise.
suspicious activity may result in immediate termination.
If you've got...
Good luck out there.
Howdy.
Oh.
Oh, my head hurts so bad. That's it. No more vodka.
It's gonna be hard time for the slag.
Here's to the most important guy in the zone.
There's nobody here to do this shit with.
The bartender, of course.
The Brood and the Commissary are gonna tear us apart now. Either them or their masters. What do we do? The Brood and the Commissary are gonna tear us apart now. Either them or their masters. What do we do? You're my fucking savior, man! God, am I ever glad to see you! Get me out of here!
Why don't you just walk out of here on your own?
See, here's the thing. My teacher said I gotta work on my anomaly sense. Then I can trust my gut instead of relying on some fancy gear. So I listened to my gut and I went after an artifact. I even left my bolts at the camp. You think it worked? No fucking way, man. I spent hours searching for that damn artifact. I was tired as hell and about to turn back. And that's when my anomaly sense shat the bed on me. That's how I ended up getting stuck here.
Follow me.
One step at a time, my friend. One step at a time. Come on! Lead the way! I know we can do it! Man, I thought I was gonna die of old age in that damn anomaly. Man, I thought I was gonna die of old age in that damn anomaly. Meeting you was a real stroke of luck. Almost like when I met my teacher.
Tell me about your teacher.
He's Lex the Legend. He's tough as nails. He can even take snorks down mano a mano. His anomaly sense is so sharp, he doesn't even need a detector. You know, most seasoned stalkers just brush you off when you ask him for help. But Lex is always there for you. He ain't stuck up or nothing. You guys really gotta meet each other. Come to the flea market. He'll teach you everything too. First lessons are on the house.
I think I've earned a reward, don't you?
Sure thing. I can offer you some money, or maybe an artifact. It's not exactly hot shit, but it's all I've got.
I'll take the artifact.
Abracadabra, and it's all yours. If you ever swing by the flea market, give me a holler. I'll introduce you to my teacher. Maybe he'll take you under his wing.
good man is always on time for lunch.
Who said I'm a good man?
Richter, and the guys from the detention center. And me, Scar. Don't worry, this time you won't have to lift anything heavier than a bottle.
What happened at the factory?
They say, you've got to use whatever's close at hand. And there are plenty of things close at hand in the zone. If you know where to look. Like a scanner.
Gonna check the surroundings.
I was told it was invented at the Institute.
Who told you that? Darlin? Nah, kiddo. All their gadgets are just revamped Project X designs that were found in the old labs.
Project what?
The zone harbors many secrets scattered among the old bones. There were scientists here way before the Institute, even before the zone itself came into being.
Ah, so they're the ones that left us the goodies that we give to the ward. Take a seat.
You, don't like the ward?
The ward have no desire to conquer the zone. They want to extend the Institute up to its borders.
They want to turn the zone into a testing ground to meet mankind's insatiable needs. Darlin says it's all for the greater good of the mainland, but what does that really mean? It's perfect as is. People come to the zone to witness miracles.
Our future is technology, and the zone's miracles are nothing but trouble.
Trouble is what comes to those who exploit the zone. And I have a funny feeling there's more trouble to come.
You bet. And forget all that crap Darlin was spouting about a bright future. None of this is gonna end well. For any of us.
What do you want to achieve?
Zombies!
Relax. This is the dark side of the zone. But there's another. The shining side. It's here all around us, but we cannot see it. I wonder what's out there. Eternal spring? The Klondike of artifacts? A new home? Or our hearts, desires? But most importantly, no ward. We want the shining zone to reveal itself. For now, as far as we're concerned... Oh, shit. You're just a good guy. That's all I'm going to say. Or rather, I think that's all you are ready to hear. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Would you like some toast? I get it. You're angry. That's why you're not hungry. And couldn't care less about the troubles of others.
Can I help?
How does the ward's badge feel in your pocket, you snitch?
I have a plan, and I'm sticking to it.
Do I hear the Colonel speaking?
I've got a mind of my own.
Well, do as you please, but watch your head. Sometimes good people make bad choices. I trust you to make the right one.
not going back.
Yeah. Wild Island is off limits to stalkers.
What is this place, anyway?
This is Noon's base. Our home. Visitors aren't welcome.
Why don't you allow loners on the island?
Why should we? This place is ours.
I'm working for the ward. Here's my pass.
I don't really care. But Strider will want to talk to you. Go ahead.
Stone, no! He's a stalker.
He's alone, brother. He's the one who should be afraid of us.
I hope you share my brother's fate, Stalker.
Quiet. We got a loner here.
That's him.
I hope he ain't staying here long.
Since you're here anyway, you got any anti-rad?
Hide everything.
I need a lot of it, and I need it right now. I'll trade you for it. The only thing I don't need here is an artifact. You can figure out what it does. Yes or no? Think quickly, it's urgent.
I happen to have just the right amount with me.
I hope there's nothing wrong with it. When our doctor gets back, he'll check it out. What, you're gonna keep hanging around the island? Folks here won't like that one bit.
So, you got a problem with stalkers, do you?
I've only got one problem. We're short of everything, and I have no fucking clue where to find it. But I don't go into the zone. Anytime a nooner walks out that gate, there's always some stalker who thinks that killing him is the right thing to do. Or at least, robbing him. Everybody wants revenge on Monolith, even though there's no Monolith anymore. Despite what certain people might say.
I need to talk to Strider.
He's got his hands full as it is. There was an explosion at the toxic waste storage facility. He went to deal with it. But you're not gonna just walk away, are you? No, of course not. Go talk to Dubny. He's Strider's right-hand man. You aren't getting into the storage facility until he says so.
Huh? Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Whoa, are you a stalker? Do the brothers know you're here?
They announced my arrival over the radio.
Really? Cool. Look, I've got a question. Is it true that there are no missions on the mainland?
You mean you've never been to the mainland?
Don't know. If I have, I can't remember it. We don't remember anything that happened before the monolith fell silent. So, is it true? There really aren't any emissions on the mainland?
I've never seen emissions outside the zone.
So Richter wasn't lying to me. And they say Stalker's word can't be trusted, since they're constantly lying, even to their own kind. The emissions always make me feel kind of weird. Like I'm losing myself or something. Guess I should move to the mainland, huh? Too bad I can't leave the base.
So you're not allowed to leave Wild Island?
Nah, that's not it. Everybody here is free to leave or come back whenever they want. It's just that Strider asked me to stay here, He says it's too dangerous out there, and I trust my brother.
What do you think of this place?
I like it. I've got all kinds of tools, and this machine too. Professor Lodochka got it powered up for me. I wish my brothers would stop arguing all the time, though. And I wish there weren't so many emissions. But Strider says things are gonna get better.
I need to talk to Strider. Do you know where he is?
I don't know. Sorry. When I'm busy doing something, I get really focused on it.
Hey, Stalker. Need to sell some gear or grab something new? You can forget about doing it here on the island. Trading's a no-go. You'll have to head over to Quiet. It's not too far from here. But...
Okay, let's hear it.
We were at the traders the other day, Quiet and me. Cost us a lot of artifacts, but totally worth it. Got a huge pile of magazines from the mainland. That's all. Do we need to continue this? But you didn't hear it from me, okay?
sermons every night. Get a good night's sleep for once.
As if we could catch any shut-eye here. It's ready to blow at any moment. Did you hear that loud bang earlier? Faust's right. You ought to listen to him, too.
If you want to sleep better, work harder, instead of listening to some headache-inducing gibberish. You're the only one who could have done it, Faust. Got anything to say? Don't move. You knew Strider was gonna go alone.
He was not alone. I sent Foma with him.
Don't try to mess with my head.
This is your anger talking, brother. You seek enemies amongst your own kind, and yet there is a stranger in your midst.
What the fuck? A stalker?
Strider entrusted the security of this island to you. I will not get in your way.
This ain't over, brother. We let you in, but that don't...
I need to talk to Strider.
Forget it. He's busy dealing with the problematic storage facility alone as usual. He told me to back up. Too dangerous to get near the anomalies, he says. But you are a stalker, right? You wander into that trap every day, detected hand-traded artifacts for Hooch. Ever dealt with any anomalies emerging without an emission?
I'm afraid I did.
All right, go ahead. I sure hope you ain't lying. And I don't regret trusting you.
Tell me about the storage facility. What happened there?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. I thought you wanted to talk to Strider, so go talk to him.
This is a bad omen, man. Real bad. Remember Richter?
Ah, come on.
He was a stalker too. The guy freaked me out, man. The way he used to wail still gives me goosebumps.
It's called singing. Stop whining, okay? I feel bad enough as it is.
Dubney told me about you. Come on in.
How are they doing?
Could be worse. I am busy, Loner. I'm trying to help my brothers.
He says you can't answer, but you can still hear me. If that's true, then do something about them. Something
Is that you, Stalker? Do you know what this thing is?
A scanner. We better turn it off.
Agreed. Let's do it. It's off. Good. Now we can talk.
It can't wait.
And this is...
If you activate it with no artifact present, this is what happens.
Is it safe now?
Yeah. Unless whoever is responsible for this comes back to finish you off. That's what happened to me.
What else do I need to know?
My attackers had a PDA like this one. Looks like some of your men are involved in this.
This is indeed a piece of monolith technology. And I'll help you solve this puzzle. But first, you need to understand one thing. Noon is not monolith. We've rejected our past. We do not use our old gear. We never attack our brothers, nor do we attack stalkers.
I'm not sure I fully understand you. So what do you think monolith actually was?
A human shield. A crime against humanity. Those who wandered too close to the secrets hidden at the center of the zone ended up brainwashed, stripped of their identity and will. This is how Monolith recruited its fighters. That control is gone now. But our memories never returned. I spent a long time trying to learn more. And then I decided it was time to move on.
Okay, so what does Noon want?
A future. A former Monolith thrall is unlikely to survive on its own. He can't just become a stalker and accept their way of life. I tried. Until I realized I just couldn't live the way everyone else in the zone does. And that's why I brought my brothers here and formed Noon. We have our own road to walk, Loner.
I understand. So what do we do now?
The force that used to control us guarded its tools jealously. There used to be a database that tracked every monolithian PDA out there. Hopefully, we can take advantage of what's left of it. Talk to Professor Lodeshka. He'll know what to do. Report back to me once you're done. Right now, I need to help my men. I'll let my brothers know you're no longer a stranger on this island.
Let me get a look at you, Strider. You could have gotten hit while you were pulling everybody else out.
Make sure they're going to be all right first.
New to the zone.
So what?
Not asking you. I just know. You look me straight in the eye. Those who remember Monolith never look me in the eye. They hate me, fear me, and I like it. Unlike talking to you. Loner. Too bold. I don't like you.
Stop by again later, okay?
That's beside the... If something like that happened to me, I'd want to have a proper burial, at least.
It's always something negative with you.
Then give me something positive for once. So you're the man everyone's talking about. Greetings, Stalker. I haven't seen your kind around here in a while. This place may not be perfect now, but it used to be a real wasteland, even before Strider brought the first of his people here. We settled in over time,
I'll have the waste recycling facility up and running soon. It's gonna be amazing. Then I can retire in peace. Maybe get my research published.
The explosion at the storage facility was caused by a scanner. Do you know anything about them?
I never heard of anything like that back at Malachite. And news about scientific breakthroughs rarely makes it to this neck of the woods. I wonder what kind of scientific wonder blew our facility to Kingdom Come. Unfortunately, all I can do now is run diagnostics. Field testing is out of the question.
What were you and Hor's arguing about? Need a hand?
Surprisingly, I've got something that's right up your alley. A noontider named Kvashka went up on the roof and turned on the antenna for some reason. He was blasted by psi radiation and turned into a zombie. They just left him there. You should get up there and shut the antenna down and put the guy out of his misery. I can't bear to see him like that every day.
One zombie and a switch, and no one in Noontide is willing to do anything about it?
They can't go there. The psi radiation is weak, but given their past, it's too much for them to handle. They could end up just like Kvashka. Strider sealed off the area and forbade them from going up there. Like that's gonna solve anything. I'd do it myself. I've shot zombies before. But what would the Noontiders think of me after that?
The Noontiders don't seem too upset about the zombie.
They have a peculiar attitude about it. Maybe it's because they've all been reborn once already. But that thing on the roof... There's nothing of Kvashka left there. I hope my degrees are enough to convince you, at least.
I'll see what I can do about it.
When I detected the spike in psi radiation, Strider had the main entrance to the roof blocked. But there's an old ladder on the outer wall. There's only one switch, you can't miss it. And please, help Kvashka. It's wrong to leave him like that out of some foolish hope. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you? Maybe I'll...
there, Stalker? This is Horace. I see you're going up on the roof. Did the professor send you? Leave Kvashka alone. Please. If you want to help, just turn the antenna off. We used to be kind of like zombies ourselves. What if he can be saved too? We'll find a way. Just give us time. You should never give up hope.
Oh, it's you. What can I do for you?
It's done. The antenna is off. I left Kvashka alone, though.
Well, thanks anyway. I won't ask you your reasons. Maybe the madness of this place is contagious. After all, I'm still here. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you?
Strider said there was a way to trace the source of commands being sent to a monolith PDA. He told me to talk to you.
The local fawn is not enough for you? So now you're off to chase ghosts, huh? No one's used those things for a very long time. Or... crap. Strider's got enough problems as it is. Sure, it can be done, but you'll need an inductor, and they're not easy to come by. There could be one lying around somewhere at the WPS, though.
Any PDA can be traced that way?
Only the monolithian ones. They have their own comm system based on alternative waveguides. And by alternative, I mean anomalous. It's tech from the old Project X days. My knowledge of it is pretty superficial. And I only know as much as I do because Strider used to be interested in that stuff. But I do know how to use it. Horace and I even offered to adapt the station to our needs. But Strider wants nothing to do with anything monolith related.
The WPS? What's that?
The waste processing station. That's where Noon is storing toxic waste until I can figure out how to dispose of it on a large scale. Then they'll use stuff no one else wants to become entirely self-sufficient. They might even sell electricity to other groups. If that's not a utopia, what is? Strider's got his mind on the future, you know? I wish I could live long enough to see what he sees.
I'll go get the inductor you mentioned.
Once you have it, take it to Horace. He's even better than me at this kind of thing. He'll figure it out. I don't know what he did in his past life, but the boy's got a remarkable knack for technology. He'll have to learn to take care of Noon's equipment on his own. All right, Loner, you know what to do. Good luck. Maybe I'll see you around.
A Stalker here. Well, if the brother's okay with it. They are, right? You can come on in then. Professor Lodochka noticed my knack for tech stuff and taught me everything. Your gadgets are safe with me. Show me what you need fixed.
I wanted to talk to you about that zombie on the roof.
His name is Kvashka. Thanks for not killing him. I don't believe that my brother's gone for good. There's always hope. That's all that matters. Huh. If everything works out, and I've triple-checked it, the generator should run smoothly. That means the ventilation is up and running too. So, feel free to take off your gas mask when you sleep. The air is clean for now. Till the next emergency, that is. We'll get it That's another job done.
This better be important. I told Strider we need to start trading. Quiet is eating his fill, and I have to cut back on rations every single day. Now I can get...
I've been all over the zone. Nobody was able to stop me, and they tried hard. You're in good hands. Just don't point a gun at me. Where to? I used to be on the run all the time. Then, I learned to defend myself. Their turn to run now. Move along. Like I... Move along.
Since when are we letting loners in? Strider says you can be trusted. This is the first time I've heard him say that about a stalker. I'm glad that's over.
I hope you share my brother's fate, Stalker.
Hello.
You're aware that drinking is prohibited here, right? If you can't live without vodka, go ahead, but never offer it to others. It's dangerous for us to get drunk.
See you.
Dubney told me about you. Come on in. Say it again. What?
You again? When I got here, the place was already up and running. Strider found us this spot. Horus and Lodochka set everything up. Fuses blow during a storm sometimes, but a few days without power is nothing. Goodbye, Lowend.
Don't try anything funny. You're only alive because Strider says we can trust you. I don't know what he sees in you, but don't ever let him down. You hear? I'm watching.
Hello.
They say we should leave. The war's going to drive us off the island. The IPSF is going to come. There's no point living in a swamp anyway. I say let them come. This is my swamp. I finally got a place to call my own after all these years, and I'd rather die here than roam the zone again.
See you around.
Talk to our boss.
I've got nothing else to say.
Hello.
Well, here we are.
See you around. Hello.
Sometimes I just want to quit and walk outside the perimeter. But what am I supposed to do on the mainland? Who cares about me there? Well, even here. Nah. We ain't going nowhere, Lona.
See.
Guess it's gonna rain. Either that or there's an emission coming. Talk to our boss.
Talk to our boss.
Talk to our boss.
It can't wait.
I'm listening.
What can you tell me about Wild Island?
Wild Island is home to some very capable people. We wouldn't have made it this far without them. For anything tech-related, ask Horse. He can fix it all. Machine is the best guide I've ever met. Our dock can work wonders too, given our limited resources. But if you're looking for a trade or a drink, you'll have to find some other place. I'm trying to keep this place independent from money and alcohol, among other things. The zone is changing, and this place can't stay the same either. We've already found ourselves a home, and we can change how others see us. I'm sure of it. This isn't goodbye.